Hey everyone, it's Varsha from Knowing Luxe. I am in my closet again doing a video today about the kinds of bags, of course bags, that are for everyday and or travel when you're kind of running around the city. You don't necessarily need a tote bag, but because maybe you're shopping, you're gonna get a bag when you shop, or maybe you just like need to shove a water bottle or something like that in, or you know you're just gonna maybe go day to night. Like, so for me, this is like sightseeing in a city, or I'm gonna actually even throw in, I forgot to pull it out, the bag that I use when I'm sightseeing in places like Asia or South America and places where you might not want to have something maybe as nice, though you know I'm a little extra, but you also want to have something a little durable and sweat-proof and stuff like that. So I will also talk about why I like these bags. This is my favorite category of bags, the medium bag, and I will most likely want to use that kind of bag as a crossbody, but not always. And what I'm really getting into more now is the versatility of a shoulder bag for getting in and out of it. The only places I probably wouldn't want to wear merely a shoulder bag is if I'm going to be taking public transportation, like a train or something like that. So the reason that I'm doing this in my closet is because it's fun and it keeps me standing instead of sitting, which is what I do every day in my work. And I don't want to have to drag everything out from my closet into some other space just so that I could record for something that's actually just my hobby. So if I'm looking over here, it's just because that's where I can see myself and the thing that I'm showing you, and this is me looking at you and saying thank you. So please subscribe and follow me and like me and all that stuff. All right, so let's start with Gucci. This is a bucket bag. This is not for taking on trips because it's wide open. You can tighten it. Now this is the small size. There's a mini and then there's a larger, almost like backpack looking one. You can tighten it with a drawstring, which I never really do because I kind of use this as a bag for, let me just run out and get something, groceries. Honestly, during the pandemic, I don't go a lot of places, but this is the kind of thing that is durable with all the coated canvas. You know, I'm not really an LV monogram person, though, yeah, I'm not really an LV monogram person. I do love this new design that they just came out with, so I got a little obsessed and bought the scarf because I don't think it's really me in a bag, but the Gucci GG Supreme is kind of me in a bag. Maybe I imprinted on it when I was a kid and it was really trendy in the 90s. I don't know. I really do love the 90s bags, and I love that some of the designs are coming back. You know I love this Ophidia design is what this is called. I love this taupey brown because I like to mix and match not only metals but also my browns and my blacks and just kind of have neutrally options. I consider this to be a neutral go with anything bag. It's technically ebony and brown, but it is more of a taupe, and then you've got this red and green striping, which my husband hates. I love this bag because of the top handle. You know I love top handles because I love a little this action, and I also love that it has a strap that can be tightened and it can be worn crossbody, 5'6", size 14. For your reference, you know, this has never bothered me. That was my first reaction when I saw it. I was like, am I gonna want this? I know my outfit's a little funny right now, by the way, but it's because I'm just playing in my closet. So this is, you know, one of my favorite go-tos for just kind of throwing stuff in, getting out the door quickly, being able to reach in for my keys. I mean, I literally have stuff in it right now. Like, it fits so much. My phone, my little pouch of like sanitizer, and I guess I should tell you this actually. It has my pouch full of like sanitizer and lip balm and lipstick and tissues and my migraine medicine and my, what else is in there? Hair ties, stuff like that, right? You need at least this much to fit that. And then I have a Louis Vuitton key pouch and an Hermes coin purse, which, you know, nobody uses coins anymore, but I really love it. And inside they have this color that I really, really like, which is the Cubracho, I think it was called, and it was like pinker than gold. Anyways, I really love it. I have my heart on a Kelly and a Birkin, if you can't guess, obsessions. And this thing to protect my bags, because I used to rip my bags all the time, and now this protects it from my keys. This is so brilliant. And more than likely, I keep most of my cards in here, so I don't even really need like a wallet, though this also, I can't believe I'm doing this kind of a video, but this also fits my wallet, which, I mean, it's really not that big a bag. You can look it up online. I think this is only like 10 inches. And then I have my regular wallet that I've always used, which is the Chanel Boy Style Zippy wallet. So it fits a ton, plus my phone can go in here. I fit folded up papers in here. I also fit a water bottle in here with all of this stuff also. So super, super workhorse bag, but quaint enough that if I was like, oh, let me go to dinner, I also consider these bags to be dinner bags because they go great with like that size and that style of seasonal medium-sized flat by Chanel. It is the Cuba one from 2016. Used it a lot. You know, it's a cloth bag, so you have to be a little bit careful with it, but honestly, it's not that bad. It is, you know, wearable crossbody because it is one of the seasonal designs, so it's not your traditional flap strap, which I really kind of love about it because it is casual and it has this sort of like ripped fabric look. And so that kind of makes it really versatile for me. And I like wearing it with blues and then of course any neutrals in the summer and the spring. Fits a ton. Again, I mean, look at the size, right? Like we're talking about, I think like 12 by 6 by 3. Sorry, I don't have the actual information. Underrated Balenciaga Mini. This thing fits 10 million things. You will not believe it. It is stuffed right now, and because I love this bag so much, I bought one of those organizers, and I want to give you the name of the company that made the organizer. Maybe this is it. Oh, Zumani. They just contacted me, honestly, and I was like, let me give them a chance. They're made of felt. No problems with them so far, but I do like to keep the structure of these Balenciaga bags. I have one in my city, medium size city, the traditional original size one, but this one fits water bottle, it fits wallet, it fits everything that you would need out on the town for a whole afternoon and or evening. I love that it has this, so you can also like kind of wear it on the crook of your arm or, you know, have a little dainty moment. And then this is adjustable, but it fits crossbody. So it's like the perfect length if you really want to just have it be your evening bag as well, or like, I call this my clubbing bag. Not that I go clubbing like ever, but this is what I would take. And I have taken it when somebody invites me to go out clubbing. And it used to be white, but now I've worn it so much with jeans, and I used to have a blue winter jacket that got all over it, but I still think it looks pretty good considering how much I've worn it and how much wear. And I mean, it's a graffiti bag. It's supposed to look a little worn, I suppose. If you have made it this far in the video, take an opportunity to please subscribe and like. Bought this in October and have not worn it yet. It's slightly larger. This is the like medium size, but I think they call it small size of the Chanel 19. It is in a tweed. It is not the fancy tweed with the Chanel in it, like with the Chanel weaved into it, but I freaking love this. I wanted a black and white tweed Chanel my whole life. Okay, not really, but my adult life, and here it is. And I love the size because I can wear it as like my dainty like evening bag if I needed to, like with a dress or like a formal like dinner. And then I can also do crossbody with this thing. So let me actually show you. The strap is so short. So when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, well, it's a shoulder bag. And I like the length because you can bring it forward and get into it really easily because it's pretty spacious. And I thought, oh, I bought an organizer for it, but it was the wrong size. So I ended up putting that organizer in my something else and need to find an organizer for this because it is gonna get droopy if I really use it. It's gonna start folding right here and I don't want it to do that. So, though maybe I do. I haven't decided yet. But it fits a lot of stuff, all your daily essentials. And if you wear it crossbody, it's actually a great, great length. Like, I can't get over this. I think I'm gonna take it on a trip with me somewhere like in a posh city, like maybe Tokyo, I don't know. But this is definitely just, you know, they mix the metals, it's really chunky, and I think the chunky edginess of the 19 looks brilliant with the sophistication of the boucle, the tweed. And so, I don't know, this to me is like everything in a bag. It's kind of what Balenciaga represents for me, that sort of edgier sophistication. I don't know, judge me if you will. Because Prada's doesn't have the edginess. It's funky. It almost has more of that Japanese vibe to me, but the 19 bags and Balenciaga and, You know, what else do I really love to get behind recently? We'll get into that. But I just love, love, love this bag. Like, I want to hug it. I need opportunities to wear it. Like, please invite me somewhere. This is the Mahina Leather Babylon, it's called, by Louis Vuitton. This bag is so underrated. First of all, the leather is so, so gorgeous. I've used this bag so much since I got it. I got it 3 years ago, and it has a strap that is not adjustable, but is perfect for that like hip action and crossbody. Now, it does stick out a lot. So some people don't like this, but I do, because I find that this much space, even though, you know, sometimes you got to be careful like what you're bumping into, I find that this much space you kind of need to function, like actually be able to use your bag, and then, you know, just be careful, like don't bump into people. But why I love this bag, and the only catch with it is that you do have to keep it stuffed and unzipped when you store it, so that you don't get creases like this, because when it zips, it does crease, which is kind of weird. But it's such a great bag that it doesn't matter. It fits a water bottle and all the other things that I had in the Gucci one. It's stuffed right now, and it has a top handle, which you know I love. I don't understand why Mahina leather with this perforation is not more popular. Like, look at that. It's perforated leather with the monogram. Like, amazing. Like, out of this world amazing. It feels good. It has this microfiber lining, great durability. I probably use this bag the most for my runaround in fall and winter. Though I do try to, yeah, I think this is the one that I've even taken this to Vegas as my everyday bag, and then just use this in the evenings too, or maybe taken a wallet on chain for evenings in Vegas for like the clubby times. But this is like the perfect, I'm out all day sightseeing bag. It fits so, so, so much, and you don't have to worry about it because you can go crossbody and has a full zip. The last two things I want to show you are the Coach Cassie, and I have actually never used this, but I bought it because I color transfer. You saw with the Balenciaga, like I do the color transfer thing and then I regret the damage. And with the Coach bag, they're expensive, don't get me wrong. I think this was $350. You know, but at that price point, I can protect it with the leather protectant and not feel guilty for ruining the quality and the heritage of the leather, though this is heritage leather by every single means. It is the perfect bag for white outfits, like, I don't know, white outfits, like just when I want to wear white and not, this is actually like a cream, and so it's not totally white, but you know, what's great about it is if I wanted to, on a summery trip, take this as my everyday bag for sightseeing, I can also then use it as a, you know, evening bag because of the size, you know, and like, I really haven't had a chance to use this much. I thought about selling it, but I want to use it and kind of see how it goes. It is very much like the Pochette Matisse. You can even argue that it is a knockoff of the Pochette Matisse by Louis Vuitton. I don't know who came out with the design first, but it's the same thing, and I'm not a monogram person, and the Pochette Matisse was just so pricey at the Empreinte design cost, especially because I have the monogram Mahina one. I just didn't want to get bags that were kind of repetitive in my closet, and I wanted a light colored bag at a price point where damage can happen comfortably. Elvira Martini, my favorite. This is one of those polyurethane leather blends, so they're really durable, not good for the environment. I'm not proud of myself for owning this, but when I bought it so many years ago, I didn't know that I would be so worried about the environment, and that fashion was the biggest, you know, drama in our environment. But look, I wear this when I go to Southeast Asia, vacations where I have to go hiking and I don't want to take a whole backpack, or I can't take a whole backpack. It fits water, it fits, you know, all my essentials, usually also my husband's. I mean, it'll fit a shawl or a cardigan, but it won't fit like shoes, you know? I mean, but it is just so big. So, you know, this is a great runaround bag for those more durable, and has such a comfortable, like I've gone hiking and this just doesn't bother me. I've also like finagled it into like a backpack because the strap is so adjustable, but my husband has to help me get it on my back, so that's the catch. But it's just a really versatile thing to have in your collection. Some people think that this is a great everyday runaround. Now, the price point for me is a bit high to do anything more than go shopping or to dinner, right? Like obviously this is something you can wear to like a nice night out. I freaking love this bag. Oh, I can't get enough of it, but at its longest length, this is the thing that people don't like about it, is that this is as long as the strap gets. Now for me, this is incredibly comfortable because it makes you hand-free and you can get into it really easily. So I will take this like on a shopping trip or something that is not where I need to worry about safety, like I need to have a crossbody bag because I'll get it stolen. And of course I'll wear this in the evening for dinners. I'm so glad I own this. It is the chicest bag to me, and it is, I think, an essential in a wardrobe, but the prices suck right now. Like this is caviar leather, by the way. They just made the prices so expensive that it's not worth it anymore. It is now twice the cost. I bought this in the store. It's now double the price. This is the medium or small medium, I think they call it. And it's kind of sad that it's so expensive because what I understand is that the quality is worse too. So I don't know. Buying Chanel in the store, I did just buy the 19 tweed. So, you know, grain of salt, everything I say, but I don't know. I don't know that I'll be buying like classics anymore from Chanel because of the price points. I think if a seasonal thing comes in and it's the right price, like, you know, because sometimes the seasonal bags are a bit cheaper, I might do it. Because at that point, it's not about the money as much as like, oh, I really want that piece because I see it as filling a gap or as a collector's thing that I really, really love. So there it is. I have a couple of other things. I'll just put them in quickly. This, for example, super useful to have if you go to stadiums or you go to events where they expect you to have your things in a clear bag. I mean, perfect size for all the essentials, and you can feel safe and secure. It zips. This one happened to come with a chain link as well. I also have been gifted this size camera bag from Michael Kors. It was a gift from my sister. Saffiano leather style of Prada. It's, you know, Michael Kors, they knock things off. So it is like the Saffiano leather at Prada, but it is so durable. I love that it's a blue because it gives me the opportunity to like kind of have that pop of color. So thanks for bearing with me. These are my favorite kinds of bags, your medium bags. Please, if you have made it this far in the video, take an opportunity to please subscribe and like and become part of my enjoyment of these things, and please let me know what your thoughts are. I look forward to hearing from you.